Seventh graders, I have to be honest with you. Mr. Burke and your other social studies teachers have been lying to you. I know in my heart of hearts that the Cold War is the most important and most influential war of the last 100 years.
But Mr. Dickinson, what about those that claim World War II is more influential? What about Pearl Harbor, concentration camps, Adolf Hitler and his desire to create an Aryan race? What about those sayers?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Why don't you look up here at the board and I'll give you a brief history of the Cold War and some things that led up to it and what's happened since. So, after World War II, the US and the USSR, or the Soviet Union, were at odds against each other. The Soviet Union was full of communists, the United States was full of free people, and we thought that we wanted to do lots of things, including get to the moon before they did. And so, in order to defeat the Soviet Union, we had to do a lot of things. We had to basically change the American culture. And so that's when we added things like celebrities and this concept of the American dream. Now, according to History.com, this was the origin of what's called the nuclear family. That's when you see things like 2.5 children. Does that make sense? Not really, but that was the goal that all American households wanted. They also wanted white picket fences on their houses to prove that we were more American than the Soviets, that we had more freedom and more awesome things than the Soviets did. That also included things like June Cleaver in the TV show Leave It to Beaver. Their whole life was perfect. They were trying to put up this facade that they were totally better in every way than the Soviets. So there's a few reasons why the Cold War is the most influential and important war in American history.